Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So Notepad in Windows, as many of you will know, has been around in the OS forever. And although Microsoft has recently, with a couple of the feature updates that have rolled out, they've introduced a couple of handy improvements like tabs and a settings menu as an example, fonts, different themes. There are still two basic functions that still are not available in Notepad in the stable version of Windows 11. And the first is, if we type into Notepad, there is no character count. So here we can see on the status bar that there's no character count when we are using Notepad. So you cannot keep up and keep track of your document's length as an example. And the next one is, if we head over to File Explorer and we right click on a file, there is no right click context menu entry to edit with Notepad. We get a whole lot of other options, but there's no edit with Notepad. Now those are two basic functionalities which I think have been a long time coming. And just to let you know that with a recent update in the Canary and Dev channels in the Insider program, Microsoft now is finally rolling out an update for Notepad, which is version 11.2311.29.0 to Windows Insiders, with these two features finally been tested and added. So the first one is edit with Notepad. So if we head over to a screenshot provided, here we can see in this image, if you right click on a file in the context menu, you can now access Notepad for file modifications. Microsoft says directly from File Explorer. So you just right click on any file or multiple files in File Explorer to find the edit with Notepad, as we can see, option in the context menu. And this is a quick way to open, as I've said, and edit files in Notepad. So that's the first of two, which I think has been a long time coming and is finally rolling out. And then the next one, as mentioned, a character count. And here we can see a screenshot provided by Microsoft, where you now can keep track of your document's length with the new character count display in the status bar. And when the text is selected, the status bar shows the character count for both the selected text and the entire document. And if no text is selected, the character count for the entire document is displayed, ensuring you always have a clear view, Microsoft says, of your document's length. So I actually think these are both moves in the right direction. I think Notepad has come a long way, although Notepad really, at the end of the day, is more or less what it was 30, 40 years ago. There have been some improvements, and I think these two improvements now, that character count and that edit with Notepad in the context menu, are two moves in the right direction. And there's a very good chance that both of these will roll out in up and coming updates to Notepad in future versions and future releases of the OS. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.